Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds. It's Monday, back to work, and interestingly enough, the Cardinals are sticking with their field manager this season.
Yeah, kind of thought they would since they didn't do anything over the winter, but this signing is, I think, indicative of the fact that the Cardinals are obviously pleased with what Ali Marmol has done with them. He signed a 2-year extension, so he will be the Cardinals manager through 2028 unless something catastrophic happens. And he has an option through 29. So what does that mean to me? Well, the Cardinals are very young. They're going through a rebuilding period. And the main club, Chaim Bloom, and his organization feels that Marmol, who is young, only 39 years old, can identify with the players and the youngsters and help them through this rebuilding period, which will probably take a couple of years. I don't think the Cardinals will be a contender this year, but you never know in baseball. But over the course of 162 games, the cream usually does rise to the top. Anyway, the rebuilding period is such that Ali Marmol will have the direct view of what happens and the direct coaching with the players, and the Cardinals are pleased with it, so he is their manager through 28 and maybe 2029.
Hopefully he can help be a part of the new era of Cardinals baseball. I think that's the thought, and I agree with that. Hopefully that works out for them. Pro golf tournament this weekend, and the winner actually has an Ozarks connection, doesn't he?
Well, it's a bit of a stretch, but yes, he does. And the fellow who won it is Nico Echeverria. Now, that's obviously not a name from around here, but Mr. Echeverria is from the nation of Colombia in South America. But what is the Ozarks connection? Yes, he's from Colombia, but he played his college golf at Fayetteville down in Arkansas. He is a golfing Razorback. Now, Echeverria is not a kid. He's in his early 30s, and he's been on the tour for a while. But he does get the win at the Cognizant Classic, which was played down at Palm Beach, Florida, and he won it by 2 strokes, 17 under par. Did have to hold on down the stretch to win it, but Echeverria does get the victory, and it's a very big one for him. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to the Razorbacks of Arkansas. One of theirs has won a PGA title.
What was the bag this weekend?
This is one of the smaller tournaments. The total purse was a little over $9 million. That sounds small. And the winner gets about $1.5 million out of this, so that's nothing to sneeze at. But the rest of the purse for the second, third, fourth, and fifth is quite a bit smaller than it will be for this coming week when the Arnold Palmer Invitational comes up, and that is a $20 million purse. That's a signature event.
A little bit more. How did the Royals do this weekend?
Royals won. They beat the Milwaukee Brewers out in Arizona 3-1. Kansas City got some good pitching, stopped a very good team. The Brewers and the Cubs are considered to be the favorite in the National League Central Division. So what about the Cardinals? What did they do? They got pounded by the Pittsburgh Pirates 6-1. I'll tell you, the Pirates, well, they were for so many years a laughingstock and a carpet, and they may be this year too because they are in the Central Division and they'll be playing some tough teams. But they're getting better. They have a young team. They've got top draft choices coming in, and it's interesting to see what they're going to do as the season goes on.
Yesterday, pretty big NASCAR race, from what I understand.
This was history in the making with this road race that went on down at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Now, NASCAR has about 6 or 7 road races on their schedule. Road races are a little bit different from the oval that most of the NASCAR events are competed upon, but this was a road race, and what made it very interesting was for the third straight race, and this is the first time in history it's ever happened, Tyler Reddick is the winner. No one in NASCAR history has ever started the season with 3 straight races: Daytona, Atlanta, and now the Circuit of the Americas. Reddick is driving out of his mind. But there was another streak that was broken in this one. Shane Van Gisbergen. He is on the NASCAR circuit. He's a regular driver, but he is a champion road racer. And last year, you might remember, he won 5 straight road races, won everything in sight with the road races, and got himself into the NASCAR playoffs. Well, this was a road race yesterday, and Van Gisbergen was right there at the end, although Tyler Reddick pulled away from him down the stretch. Still, Shane Van Gisbergen finished second, but the key is his 5 road race victory streak was broken. So you had 2 of them. First time ever for Tyler Reddick. End of the line for Shane Van Gisbergen for this race, but there will be more coming up.
Yes, there will be, and it's just getting started. We had a really good baseball Bears game over the weekend. I know you were out there.
The Bears had a 3-game series with Arkansas Little Rock, and they played all 3 games, but it wasn't intended on the schedule the way they did play them. It was going to be single games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, because of the pending weather conditions, or what everyone thought would be dangerous, not dangerous, but wet conditions on Sunday, they moved the game to Saturday in a doubleheader. So the Bears won the first game 7-5 on Friday, came back to take the second game and the third game on Saturday, swept the doubleheader. So Missouri State gets 3 straight victories over Little Rock, what used to be known as Arkansas Little Rock, the Ohio Valley Conference champions. That's 3 very good wins for Missouri State. Now, tomorrow, weather permitting, they will play down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, against the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. That will be a very tough challenge. Over at Drury, it was a round-robin tournament involving a lot of teams. Drury had 3 games, won all 3 of them, beating Indianapolis, Washburn, and Missouri S&T. So 3 big wins. These college teams are playing very well, Mike, and they're certainly worth the patronage that hopefully our fans will give them.
Definitely, I'm glad everyone's showing up to see these guys do what they do best. Blues seemed to have a little bit better weekend too, didn't they?
Finally won a game. They beat the Minnesota Wild yesterday 3-1. So where did the Blues stand? Well, they're still in last place, and time is running out for them. They are in last place, as we just said, and indeed they're struggling. They don't play consistent hockey. Did win, but the fact is that yesterday was their 60th game. There are 81 games remaining in the season. The Blues have now 23 wins, 29 losses, and 9 ties. Okay, time's running out. You've got the way they're going to make the playoffs, if they're going to make it, is for a tremendous rally down the stretch, winning virtually all their 20-some remaining games, 21 remaining games, and then getting some breaks. That's unlikely to happen, but we'll see. It's a lot to go. And one streak that did continue at Madison Square Garden last night, the University of Connecticut's Lady Huskies, the reigning national champs, they will be, starting next week, the defending national champs, won their 47th straight game. Think about that now, 47 straight. Beat St. John's on the Madison Square Garden court 85-49. Connecticut is very good, but I'm going to say this as a hedge against playing them. They are playing in a very weak conference. The Big East is not competitive. Connecticut is so much better than those other teams. It's laughable. Now, once they get in against the Texas, the UCLAs, the South Carolinas, people of that caliber, how will they do? We're about to find out.
Yes, sir. Ned, stay right there or get the hell out of here. We got no sports left to talk about. I'll see you tomorrow.